Joseph the Orca was known throughout the northern Pacific for his tenacity. His sleek black and white body moved through the water with a power and grace that came from years of navigating the open seas. Unlike many of his peers, Joseph had an insatiable curiosity about the world beyond the ocean's surface. This curiosity often led him to follow boats and ships, listening to the strange sounds and wondering about the creatures that lived on land. From a young age, Joseph's mother had instilled in him the importance of perseverance. "The ocean is vast and full of challenges," she would say, "but with tenacity, you can overcome anything." These words stayed with Joseph, guiding him through both calm waters and turbulent storms. One sunny afternoon, while exploring a new part of the ocean, Joseph came across an old, weathered sea turtle named Tobias. Tobias had seen more of the ocean than most creatures and was known for his wisdom. Joseph, eager to learn, approached him. "Greetings, Tobias," Joseph said respectfully. "I've heard you've traveled far and wide. Could you share some of your stories with me?" Tobias chuckled, his ancient eyes twinkling. "Ah, young Joseph, always seeking knowledge. I'll tell you one tale, but it comes with a lesson. Are you ready?" Joseph nodded eagerly. "Many years ago," Tobias began, "I found myself caught in a fierce current, dragging me toward a giant whirlpool. I struggled for hours, but my strength alone was not enough. It was my determination to survive and the help of an unexpected friend, a dolphin named Luna, that saved me. She taught me that sometimes tenacity isn't just about pushing forward, but knowing when to seek help and adapt." Joseph pondered this, realizing there was much more to learn about tenacity than he had thought. Joseph's encounter with Tobias left him thoughtful. The lesson about seeking help and adapting resonated deeply. As he swam away, he noticed a fishing boat in the distance. Remembering his mother's advice about curiosity, he decided to follow it, maintaining a safe distance. The boat was unlike any he had seen before. It was larger and moved slowly, with strange equipment hanging off its sides. Joseph watched as the humans aboard lowered a massive net into the water. He realized they were fishing, but something about this operation seemed different, more methodical and less reckless than others he had observed. Suddenly, Joseph noticed a young orca, tangled in the net and struggling to break free. Without hesitation, he surged forward, using his powerful body to rip the net open. The young orca swam free, and Joseph quickly guided him away from the boat. "Thank you," the young orca gasped. "I'm Oliver. I didn't see the net until it was too late." "You need to be more careful," Joseph advised. "These humans are unpredictable." But as they swam away, Joseph couldn't shake the feeling that there was something peculiar about the boat. He decided to investigate further, despite the risk. Over the next few days, he observed the humans closely. He noticed they were tagging the fish they caught and then releasing them back into the ocean. This wasn't a typical fishing operation, it was research. Joseph's curiosity grew. He had always been cautious around humans, but these ones seemed different. He resolved to find out more, sensing that there was something important he needed to understand. Joseph's observations led him to believe that the humans on the boat were scientists studying marine life. His initial mistrust gave way to curiosity and a desire to understand their purpose. One evening, while the boat was anchored, Joseph approached cautiously, listening to the humans talk. From their conversations, he learned they were part of a conservation project, tagging and studying fish populations to protect them from overfishing. This revelation shifted Joseph's perspective. Maybe, just maybe, these humans weren't all bad. As he swam away, Joseph was startled by a familiar voice. "Spying on humans, are we?" It was Luna, the dolphin Tobias had mentioned in his story. "Luna, what are you doing here?" Joseph exclaimed. "I could ask you the same thing," Luna replied with a grin. "I've been following this boat too. They're trying to help us, Joseph." Joseph shared his observations and the encounter with Oliver. Luna nodded, understanding his concerns. "We need to protect our kind, but we also need to understand our allies. These humans can be powerful friends if we let them." Inspired by Luna's words and Tobias's lesson, Joseph decided to take action. He proposed a plan to Luna. They would approach the humans and show them their willingness to cooperate. If the humans could see that the orcas were intelligent and capable of understanding, it could strengthen the bond between them. The next day, Joseph and Luna executed their plan. As the boat lowered its net, they swam near, performing intricate maneuvers to demonstrate their intelligence. The humans watched in awe, documenting the display. When Joseph approached the boat slowly, the humans responded by lowering a small, harmless device into the water. It emitted a series of sounds, an attempt at communication. Joseph and Luna listened carefully, responding with their own vocalizations. This exchange marked the beginning of a unique alliance. The humans, realizing the orca's intelligence, decided to include them in their research efforts. Weeks passed, and Joseph's relationship with the humans grew stronger. They developed a mutual understanding, and the humans even started sharing information about dangerous fishing practices and areas to avoid. Joseph relayed this information to his pod, ensuring their safety. One day, while on a routine swim near the research boat, Joseph noticed something alarming. A large commercial fishing vessel was approaching, and it wasn't part of the conservation project. This boat was known for its ruthless and indiscriminate fishing methods. Joseph quickly swam to the research boat, alerting the scientists. They understood his signals and began sending distress calls to nearby ships and coastal authorities. Joseph and Luna decided to confront the fishing vessel, hoping to delay its operations until help arrived. As they approached the vessel, they noticed an orca trapped in its net. Oliver, the young orca Joseph had saved before. Determined to rescue him, Joseph and Luna attacked the net, their combined strength tearing it apart. Oliver swam free, but the fishermen were furious. They began to lower more nets, trying to capture the trio. Suddenly, a series of loud, piercing sounds echoed through the water. The research boat had deployed an underwater sound deterrent designed to drive away the fishing vessel. The plan worked, and the commercial boat retreated. Relieved but exhausted, Joseph, Luna, and Oliver swam back to the research boat. The humans greeted them with cheers and relief. It was then that Joseph noticed one of the scientists, a young woman who had always been kind and observant, was watching him intently. She stepped closer to the edge of the boat and spoke into a device, her voice echoing through the water in a series of tones. To Joseph's amazement, he understood her. "Thank you," she said. "We couldn't have done it without you." Life returned to normal, with the humans and orcas working together to protect the ocean. But Joseph couldn't shake the feeling that there was something more to the story. His suspicions were confirmed when Tobias, the old sea turtle, approached him one evening. "Joseph, there's something you need to know," Tobias began. "There's a reason I knew so much about the dangers you faced. I wasn't just a wanderer. I was once part of a secret group dedicated to maintaining balance in the ocean. We called ourselves the Guardians." Joseph listened, intrigued. "The Guardians were aware of the humans' research efforts," Tobias continued. "One of their key members, a human known to the others as Dr. Maya, was a double agent. She worked within the scientific community to protect marine life, sharing crucial information with us to ensure our safety." Joseph's eyes widened. "You mean the young woman on the boat?" Tobias nodded. "Yes, Dr. Maya. She's been working tirelessly to bridge the gap between humans and marine life. She knew about your encounters and has been guiding you, hoping to forge a stronger alliance." Joseph was stunned. The alliance he thought he had built on his own had been influenced by this mysterious double agent all along. But instead of feeling betrayed, he felt a deep sense of gratitude. Armed with this new knowledge, Joseph approached Dr. Maya the next day. Through their unique communication, he expressed his thanks and pledged to continue working together for the greater good of the ocean. Dr. Maya smiled, understanding his intentions. "We have much to do, Joseph. Together, we can make a difference." And so, Joseph, the tenacious orca, now aware of the secret network protecting the ocean, continued his mission with renewed vigor. With his friends by his side and unexpected allies on land, he knew they could face any challenge that came their way. The lessons he learned and the unexpected twists of his journey had prepared him for a future where cooperation and understanding would lead to a thriving, protected ocean.